all things blue collar. This is your first time here? Awesome, man. Hit that subscribe button. As I explained in a video not too long ago, my 50th video actually, I wanted to start doing some new things on the channel, bring a little bit more life and some more stuff into the channel and get some more content out there for you. I wanted to show you my budget build that I did. I wish that I had video when I first got the truck and when I started. I'll throw some pictures in there so you can see throughout this video what she looked like and everything. But I want to go through and show you what I've done and some things that I want to do to kind of make this truck even better. But as you can see, it is a 2004 Chevy 2500HD, has a 6.0 gasoline powered motor in it, and I'm going to take you along and show you all the little things that I've done on this budget, because you too can make a budget build yourself. So when I first seen this truck, my dad brought it brand new in 04. This was his work truck, and when I first saw it, I wanted this truck really bad. It's red, black, my favorite colors, and I actually was able to get this truck probably about 4 years ago, and that's when I started working on her. She was a little rough around the edges. The first thing I did was I pulled the tires off. I didn't put these on right away, and I just got in there, and it's something anybody can do, and just sanded down all the pieces. Just got in there, sanded them down, repainted them, did the same thing underneath here. I get a lot of compliments on that. People ask me what did I do? You know, it looks nice. Even on newer trucks, it doesn't look that nice. So just cleaned it up, painted it, got in here with the bed liner inside there, and even over here, the exhaust. It's nothing fancy. It's the stock exhaust, but I paint it, and I always touch it up. I touch up all this stuff. Every month or so, I'll touch it up. But this is the muffler paint, and get up underneath here, and I painted all the rear end with that nice little bow tie underneath there. That's the first thing I did when I got the truck. It's probably the easiest thing to do. Just get in there, clean everything up, pressure wash it, degrease it, sand it, do everything that you can. Just get that looking good, and it really popped. So that's the very first thing that I did. That was cheap. That was just basically labor, whatever materials, and it's just with a rattle can. Rust-Oleum is what I use. That way I can go in there and touch it up anytime I can. You can see right now, it probably needs a little bit of touch up. Still looking pretty good, but you can see there'll be some pieces, you know, in here that kind of will flake off a little bit. I'll come in here and I'll sand those back down and paint those. That's the first thing that I did. So try it on yours. Really brings the truck back to life and makes it look almost brand new again. And you always got to do something to the motor. I have not done a lot. This engine has 275,000 and some change on it, and had to do the knock sensors underneath there, put in a new radiator, water pump, little things like that. Redid the transmission and stuff. I mean, these are things that need to be done. But what I come in here and did is I really gave this thing a good detailing. Put my stickers in. I like to put my stickers in here. I don't really like them all over the truck. And good old Texas, baby. So just kind of went with the simple. This isn't a K&N. This is one that you can buy at, I believe, AutoZone. Just a little cold air intake. Put that on there, mainly just for looks. You know, it doesn't really give me 500 horse. I'm just kidding. I did the throttle body spacer back there. Don't know if that really does much anything. And really just only biggest thing I did was just clean everything up. And I went with this battery here, the Optima, mainly because of the color. It's red. I like the side mounts, and I can add stuff up here. I have another little piece that I don't have connected yet that goes to the back to a little extra power converter I have. But that was the second thing I got in here and did. Just kind of started fixing the engine. doing everything that I could little by little just to get her looking pretty. And probably eventually we'll do some more stuff, but with 275,000 miles, I'm just kind of leaving the engine the way it is. If she ever goes out on me, then we'll probably pull her out and do something else. So that's something else, you know, I like to say on a budget build, get in there and really just detail, clean everything up you can, paint anything that you can, just to make it look good. So once I had that, I started driving good. She wasn't really looking that pretty, and that's when I moved on and started doing some other stuff. And I'll show you what I did to the outside and a little bit what I did on the inside. So obviously one of the biggest things, and this probably I wouldn't say is a part of a budget build, but it was for me because the way I did it was the paint job. The paint didn't look too good. Had a dent. I don't think it's this side, it was on the other side, right in here on this panel and some stuff like that. But what I did is I had an 03 1500 Silverado. It was squatted down, and it was in good shape, but it wasn't the 4-door like this, and I wanted to do something with this, so I traded the guy who painted that truck to paint everything. Now this isn't the greatest paint job in the world. He painted this while it was outside. He did as much as he could inside, but for a weekend warrior, that's what I call this. This is my weekend warrior truck. It turns out really good. It actually turns people's heads when they come around and they see the truck. Nice paint job, they say. But you kind of can see, I don't know if he shows up in paint, but you can see there's some spots in here where there's some fisheye and stuff like that. And while he had it, he went ahead and told him I wanted this. It's usually like that gray color match. So he color matched this. I was gonna color match this or put a black. I bought the new one because it was cracked. Went with the chrome because I don't have the new bumpers yet, but kind of goes pretty well with that. And he went ahead and blacked the lights out. These are the original lights. We'll probably end up getting some different lights right now, but we'll just take a quick spin around the truck. You can see why I call her Scarlet. Nice red, really pops and turns heads. And as you can see, the back, same thing with the tail lights. Black those out, and you gotta have your Chevy light in the hitch. So once I did all the undercarriage, got it looking good, got her running good, did everything as cheaply as I could, not cheaply, but as inexpensive as I could, got the paint done, she was really looking good. I really wanted to lift the truck up. I didn't want to spend a lot of money, and I went with the Rough Country 4-inch lift, and I'm happy with it. I was able to fit a good sized tire on there. Looking back, and this is for any of y'all doing a build such as this, probably go with the 6. I think you'll be a lot happier, unless you just want it a little bit higher. A lot of people say that this is tall enough. You know, and climb in and out of it good. My kids can climb in and out of it good, but I guess you just get used to it, and you think it's squatting a lot, you know, further down than, you know, these other trucks you see. But Rough Country 4-inch is very simple to put on. Something you can do on a Saturday or a weekend, something like that. But put all that on it. I wish I had the channel when I did that, because I could have showed you how simple it was to put everything on. So that was the next step. Kept the budget down and still had a good look. Then after that, I had to go with some new rims and tires. So I know a lot of y'all are probably gonna laugh. BF Goodrich, all terrain, the white lettering. It's not all the fancy stuff, the fancy rims that everybody else uses. But I really wanted to have this truck to be practical, take to the beach, drive around, and I wanted that old school look. So I bought these rims. They're Vision rims. Absolutely nothing fancy about them. They look almost like a trailer tire. I wanted it to be very old school. That's why I flipped the tires around and went with the white letters on the outside. These are 35s, and they ride really well. Go out to the beach. I haven't got stuck yet, knock on wood. But yeah, I really like these as a budget, cheap tires, cheap rims. I should say inexpensive. I keep saying cheap, but like I said, everything was done on a budget, and they turned out really, really well. Really brought the truck together, I believe, and just looks really nice. Just gives it kind of that old school look. So far, that's all I've done on the truck. I have not changed out the mirrors, still the stock mirrors. I really like these. I'm not big on the big toe mirrors sticking out. Just not big on that look. I like everything to just kind of be kind of small and not poking out all wide or anything like that. But I wanted to show you this truck and show you what you can do on a budget. You don't have to spend a lot of money to have a nice ride. I drive around all the time. People turn around, give me thumbs up. You know, they really like it. Just, it's simple, it's clean, it's the Cat Eye. I mean, who doesn't like the Cat Eye Chevy? And there's always room for improvement. I can always go with a 6-inch later on. I can do more modifications to the motor. There's just countless things that I can do. And I haven't spent that much money on it. And I'm just going to keep on going. But I wanted to show you the truck because I'm going to start to do a few more things on the channel. Show you some things I'm going to do to the truck. Little things here and there that you can do on a budget to help you out as well. And that's pretty much it. It's kind of a quick video to just introduce the truck to you. If you watch the video showing you why I started YouTube, you'll kind of know what I want to do with this channel. I want to start introducing some new people, their trucks, what they use their trucks for, and go from there. But that is it. Thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you want, and see you in the next video. I'm not dragging up, but I'm rolling on up out of here. Peace.